Hi guys. Wow, it's been a long time. It's been over a month, I'm afraid to say, that I have posted anything new, and I sincerely apologize about that. I could go on and on about how busy my life is, but I'm sure, all of you can relate that sometimes life gets the better of us, and I think maybe that's a great topic of conversation today is what happens when you get caught up in the routine of your life and you forget that, you've got this other focus that is internal. Well, you can see that in the last month I haven't wasted away to nothing, but I am happy to say that I just went and weighed myself prior to making this video to give myself the right frame of mind, and I haven't gained a single pound either. I might have gained a pound or two on the way up, but it's all off right now, and really my schedule got kind of turned upside down. I had a week off at home with my boys when my wife went to visit her family in Arizona, and I've been working strange hours, and it's just lots of projects going on, and you do kind of forget that you're focused on this thing. What I learned is that even with my focus around losing weight challenged, I didn't allow myself to get thrown completely off course. And even though it's felt like that sometimes, that I've had a couple of, let's call them moments of weakness, where I felt like, oh wow, I shouldn't have done that. The reality of it is it didn't have a huge impact on me, other than mentally. Mentally, I felt weak, or I felt like, how could I let myself do that? And all of my mantras, nothing tastes as good as thin feels, and all of the stuff that kind of kept me really motivated in the very beginning. So it's hard to stay motivated after you've kind of reached your point where it's no longer easy. And I mean, that's the reality of it. Is now every pound I lose is work, and I'm not putting in the work. That's the honest truth. I need to be exercising some more, and maybe now with the weather turning nice, that we can get outside a little more, and I can get outside with the boys and do a little more running around, yard work or whatever else to kind of keep me motivated. But definitely not moving as much as I should be, and eating is still managed pretty well, but not with the same kind of laser focus that I had early on. So I've really gotten away from eating the many small meals throughout the day. I'm still making sure I get a nice protein-rich breakfast, but after that I slip and I don't quite get much to eat until I get home from dinner, and then I find myself in that pattern of munching a lot until dinner's served, and then even after dinner, a couple hours after dinner, I start snacking again. So that's been really challenging, and that's been sort of the hardest challenge from the very beginning, is overcoming those urges after dinner. I'm also a late owl, a night owl, so I stay up fairly late, so it kind of gives me more time to fill, and so I've tried all kinds of tactics around going to bed earlier, and that just doesn't work for me. So I did talk to Dr. Lindquist about this, and it's really about finding the right snacks too. Knowing that you got to keep the right things around so that you're not tempted by the other stuff around. And I've got 3 little boys at home, and there's all kinds of stuff that is fine for them. It's not necessarily horrible bad junk food, but it's easy to grab some extra cheese sticks or some fruit snacks instead of celery and salsa, or or some other protein-rich thing that is sort of more involved in preparing. Anyway, so I just wanted to check in. It's been a long time, and know that I'm doing fine. Not doing great though, and I do need a new burst of sort of energy to make it feel like something's happening. Well, I've got you all here. I'm going to give a little bit of a plug, being that today's Monday. I'm going to give a plug for something that we're doing in nutrition services here in the medical center, and that's Meatless Monday. And I think that when we're doing Meatless Monday, everybody thinks we're trying to promote a vegetarian lifestyle for health reasons. And although the health benefits of cutting red meat out of your diet are clear, and there's lots of links to cardiovascular illness and so on that comes from over high cholesterol, which can come from eating a lot of meat. It's really not really just about that. It's really about the overall impacts that us all cutting out meat for one day really can have. And so if we decide as a global movement that we're all going to stop eating meat for a day, we're going to reduce greenhouse gases that come from the production of meat products by such a margin that it really will have a huge impact on the overall well-being of the planet. It's also good for your grocery budget, and it's going to help you not spend quite so much at the grocery store if you can pick one meal a week that you're just avoiding meat altogether. And of course, it's also, there's some benefits to your health as well that we shouldn't necessarily discount. But anyway, I just want to let people know that it's much more than just, oh, we want you to be healthy and be a vegetarian. It's not about that at all. It's really about an overarching global approach to helping the world at large in a variety of ways. So let people know about Meatless Monday, and know that every Monday in our cafeterias is when we have all meatless entrees. And so, especially for those vegetarians who may not come and visit us in the cafeteria very often, know that on Mondays you've got a wide array of items to choose from. So anyway, good to see you all. I'll do my very, very best to be here more often, and hopefully I'll have something really good to report in the near future. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll talk to you soon.